What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane back again with a Powerbook 3 Raising Kanan video. And in this video, I'm giving you my full episode 8 predictions. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, we got 3 episodes left, and they are sure to pack a lot into the last 3 episodes of the season. And especially after episode 7, we got a lot that we're going to be tackling in episode 8. So we start the trailer off with Lulu saying we ain't got enough product to last, and then Marvin says we need a new supply. And we saw Rock meet with Joaquin, who is Julia's cousin, Julia the bodega owner's wife. She set it up for them to meet. Hopefully this is a new connect for Rock because she needs it. Dean cut her off because of the things that happened with Smurf. Wound up killing Smurf behind it, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, she meets with him. It seems like it goes well, but he doesn't set any new terms. They don't actually come to an agreement, talk numbers, or get a date for her to get new shipments. So they are still running on fumes. Mind you, Kanan and Marvin set up this little side hustle out the gas station that Lulu actually thought was Unique's operation, because you know, whether you moving it in the hood or out the hood, people gonna get a whiff of the hustle when it's happening and try to put 2 and 2 together. So that was so funny seeing in episode 7 when when Lulu mentions it and Marvin like, oh no, I ain't hear nothing about that. Sir, you running it. But okay. So we already know Kanan made a bunch of hot shots cutting the crack with the wrong type of stuff or with too much of it, right? And they were trying to hide that from Rock, but that dwindled down some of their reserve because he made a whole batch they can't even use because it's killing people. And then they were already struggling. Like, they have been running on fumes for, I feel like, the last 5 episodes. So they are really, really now scraping the bottom of the barrel, y'all. They have no more crack left to sell. They about to have to shut down shop. And I think that Joaquin is going to come through in this episode. It's probably going to be towards the end. They're going to have to come up on something, though. I think they're going to have to try to hit Unique and get something to be able to float them until Joaquin appears and, you know, sets the terms for their agreement, which is what I think is going to tie into what we see with Unique. Now, I don't think that Unique is playing the defensive, but I definitely think that Rock is on the offensive, especially because Lulu tried to hit the soldier, missed him. Then he had a conversation at the diner. You already knew what happened in the episode previous to that. They tried to set, you know, Lulu up to get hit, but that was basically so that they could out scrap as the rat in their organization. So I don't necessarily think that Unique is playing the defensive, but because Rock is on the offensive and she has to stay on the offensive, like at this point, Rock, you on the rope, sis, so you just got to keep swinging because you're running out of product, your soldiers is falling or becoming ill or getting mangled. Scrapped and lost a whole damn eye behind this shit. All of this stuff is happening. Your son is out here running amok, acting a monkey fool. All of these things are happening. You got to go down swinging. So I definitely think that there's going to be a hit that happens. They're going to try to steal some drugs from Unique to be able to float them until they can get Joaquin to get on board and actually agree. And then that's going to put Unique in a space of he's going to get extra aggressive, right? We see him in the trailer talking about it's about to get real smoky out here. Then we see his crew like lighting up somebody's house. And I definitely think that that's something in retaliation to whatever call was made at the top of the episode. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. A lot of people are calling that Lulu's going to get hit or one of the Tomlin siblings are going to get hit. I don't necessarily think so. Part of me feels like it's going to be Kanan, but I don't know if that's just because I feel like he needs to get hit. And y'all gonna come for me, I know. But Kanan needs to sit his ass down. Point blank period, y'all. He really needs to sit his ass down. He is out here just frolicking about, acting like he knows what he's doing, and he have no clue, and he's not even giving himself space to learn. So I feel like at some point Kanan got to be the one to suffer the consequences for some of the stuff that he's doing. And I know that he's not necessarily all responsible for this war with Unique, but he's out here doing a bunch of stuff. He done got Nicole killed, he done got Scrappy beat up and cut out, all this stuff. He got junkies dropping all over, the customers dropping all over the place. Like, at some point he needs to feel this, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kanan catches a bullet very early on. Like, not something that's gonna kill him, but something that's definitely gonna hurt. So that's what my money is on. I don't necessarily think that Lulu is about to get hit like some people are calling it, but I definitely think that somebody within the family will. And again, I think that Joaquin is ultimately gonna come through by the end of the episode, and that's gonna present a whole other problem, y'all. So I do want to talk about Rock and her new connect, and then also bring up Dean, because while Dean is no longer her connect, he ain't gone nowhere. And if she does get a new connect, and if she does succeed, like she told Joaquin in episode 7 that she was going to be the only thing in town, if she does succeed in neutralizing Unique, that means that Dean has lost his Primera. And now his Primera that's handling 2 times the product because he bought up Rock's part 2, Rock's re-up 2. And that's going to be a problem because now she's messing up Dean's money. So I definitely think that we're going to see Dean again before the end of the season. I don't think we're going to see him in this episode, but I'm going to make a video to talk about Rock and her new connect and how that's going to be a problem really soon. So hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss when I post that video. All right, also, we see Detective Howard pull Rock up in the trailer talking about he got evidence on Kanan, that Kanan out here wild, and we definitely see him talk to the dude that was at the cookhouse with Kanan who don't like Kanan anyway. You know he ratting, he ain't loyal. And you see him talking to a crackhead, and that probably is going to be the thing that like gives him the clue about, you know, the hot shot. And you know, the dude from the cookhouse is going to put Kanan in like, oh, I ain't cooked that, and he going to throw out Kanan's name because he's a little sorry, you know what. I think that he's doing this to get to Kanan, not necessarily to threaten Rock. I don't know, like something in me is just saying that he's not going to use this to blackmail them directly. Like I think he's going to use this information to force Rock to tell him about him. Like she got to tell him that Detective Howard is his father. I think that he might come at her from another way. Like I'm trying to think about the other play because I feel like Power always switches it up, right, y'all? So I feel like Detective Howard's gonna come to her like, yo, I need to be able to protect my son, and he out here tripping, and he don't even know that he my son. So how can I kick it to him? How can I talk to him? And that's gonna be his end to try to get towards the whole bone marrow thing. I really don't think he's gonna come in hot like, yeah, if you don't give me your bone marrow, I'm gonna lock you up. I doubt that that's what he's gonna do, y'all. But if y'all think that's what he's going to do, let me know in the comment section down below. Or matter of fact, tell me what you think he's going to do. Why is he pulling up Rock in this moment? Why is he saying what he's saying? Do you think that he is capable of putting Kanan in jail now that he knows that Kanan is his son? I really want to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comment section down below. And ultimately, Rock is going to have to tell him. I felt like this was just a matter of time regardless. So Rock has to tell Kanan that Detective Howard is his father. And that might come up because we see Rock and Kanan having a little bit of beef in the trailer. And she's like, I thought I raised you different. And he's talking about, oh, we were selling outside the hood, and all of this stuff comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out there, because when she says, I thought I raised you different, the whole word different to me is sticking out because it just makes me think of like alternative or another life or something like that, and that makes me think of Detective Howard. So I could definitely think that something could slip out in this moment. So we might actually see Kanan get to know who his father is in episode 8. Now when it comes to Kanan bringing up we were selling outside the hood, Rock finds out, and she finds out everything. And I don't know when Kanan gonna learn that she's always gonna find out. Like, bro, you can't hide nothing, and you and Marvin definitely can't hide nothing. So she gonna find out about the hot shot. She finds out about the gas station, and she calls him on it. All he gonna go back to is, oh, I've been trying to get in and you ain't trying to let me in. I'm trying, Uncle Marvin told me not to say nothing. He gonna say all this stuff, and it's just like a whole bunch of, I don't want to hear it. Go sit your ass down. Like, regardless, Kanan, you doing too much, and I can't. You out here making it hard. Out their lives are already hard. She already got enough to do. She do not have time to be cleaning up your messes, Kanan. Enough is enough. And then also in this, so I definitely think we're gonna see that, but we might see this argument be one of the last times that they actually have to have this particular argument, because at this point this is like the 3rd or 4th time they've had this particular argument, and I know I'm tired of it, and their asses need to be tired of it too. We also going to see Jukebox go to the wake, I believe, or the viewing for Nicole prior to the funeral, and then she starts to get a little bit of insight on what happens. I don't think in this episode she actually finds out how Nicole got the crack that killed her. I really don't, because she's being way too cool with Kanan when she says it's this place, Kanan, it's the fucked up life that we live in. She's way too calm when she says it to him to know that he has something to do with it, or it's what he passed off to her. I definitely think that she knows that she got, like, she did some kind of drugs and it happened, but I don't think that she really knows how it all happens. And it's very interesting to see that Jukebox is there. She's probably there when her parents are not there. I doubt that Nicole's parents are going to actually let Jukebox come to the funeral. And I really think that this is just one of the things, y'all, that helps set Jukebox off and really change her, but it's going to be a long list. It's going to be a long list of things that get us to the Jukebox that we saw in Power. But let me tell you, they have set a solid foundation, because sis is stressed and emotionally distraught, and I understand why. I really, really do. I don't think we're going to get any music in this episode or anything on the musical realm. It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of violence, a lot of fighting, and a lot of parlaying and back, like having conversations and trying to set things up for the final 2 like most explosive episodes. I think episodes 9 and 10 are going to be very, very explosive. I think episode 9 is going to feel like a season finale, which is going to be crazy, and I'm very excited for it. But that is my episode 8 predictions video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, join the tribe so that you don't miss any of my Powerbook 3 Raising Kanan videos. Y'all, this series has definitely given me life, and I was not sure about it to start with, but that's similar to Powerbook 2 Ghost, y'all. I wasn't sure about that either. But Courtney Kemp don't miss. She just don't miss. All right, I'm gonna see you in my next Powerbook 3 Raising Kanan video. In the meantime, check out the playlist for anything that you miss. Bye.